so basically this what we're first going to do to start off the interview is make something called an eco map, which is basically a tool that you or like what the intervention person would use to see what supports you have.
Okay.
So that would be people like your immediate family, and then going from like pediatricians and doctors, and then like extra support groups and stuff like church and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to put your name and everybody who lives in your house in the middle in a box. Okay, so your name is
Shell.
Okay, and then if you want to tell me who else lives in the house.
Gabriel.
So Shell.
Sam.
Who is your brother?
Brother-in-law, yeah. And then
Okay.
And then
Azariah, which is 3 years old, right?
Mm-hmm. And Aaliyah.
And Aaliyah, who is, how do you know how many months old she is?
18 months.
18 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 18 months old. Okay. So these are people who live in your house. Well, since I'm interviewing you, let's talk about people who you have in your your family. So basically your family. So go ahead and start off with maybe your parents or whoever you feel.
Is it people who are like close,
people who you
reachable, or like
sure matter? People who you typically talk to or talk to often.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe sometimes
even if it's not like physical.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be phone, text,
so
whatever.
Mom.
So your mom. And what's your mom's name?
Carmina. Carmina.
Okay, Carmina. And where she lives in
Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Mexico. Okay. And how often would you say you guys talk?
At least twice a week.
Twice a week. And is that for you? Is that pretty is that a lot, or is that
that's perfect?
It could be more perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do 2 lines, and I'll explain because I'll have different lines on different things, and I'll explain what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and then your dad.
No, I don't really speak to him very much.
Okay.
So, no.
And who else would you want to?
My sister.
Your sister and
niece.
How do you spell that?
Anisse.
Thank you. Niece. Okay, and she also
Mexico.
How often do you talk to her?
Probably once every 2 weeks.
So not as often.
Yeah, not as
often. Okay. What about other family members that you?
We have my in-laws, mother-in-law, Maggie.
Okay, so let's do that we'll do that when we get to Gabe's.
Okay.
So, but is that for you actually? Is that?
Okay, well then I have friends. It's just family.
We'll do friends too. But just as far as family goes, is this any other siblings or that you'd want to include as a support?
No.
Okay.
Nope, just them.
All right, perfect. And what about your BFF?
Kenzie.
Okay. And you guys talk a lot, yeah?
Yes.
How often?
At least twice a week, probably.
Twice a week.
If not more.
Okay. So now let's go ahead and jump over to Gabe. So let's talk about maybe his parents first.
His dad. Yep.
His dad.
Eddie.
And
his mom.
Her name?
Maggie.
And does he? So for you, they're. How often do you talk to them, or how's your relationship with them?
It's like once a week.
Once a week. So do you say not as much as your mom as you would?
Yeah, less than my mom and everybody else.
What about Gabe? What do you think?
I think he's pretty much the same. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's about the same.
Just the dad? What about mom?
With dad, I want to say it's probably less than that. It's probably
so just
I don't know, twice a month or something. And then with mom, it is like once a week probably.
So it was both of you once a week for mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sammy, right? Does he and
pretty much the same? I mean, I don't know exactly how often he does.
Okay. Anybody other family member that you know of that he or that either one of you would consider close?
Yeah, we have the Figueroas, Marty.
Okay.
And
so that would be your your uncle and
cousin-in-laws. Yeah,
cousins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's cousins with Gabriel. They're cousins.
Okay, so Marty, or I just put Big Rose. I'm not really sure how to spell that. I'll figure it out later.
Well, yeah.
And how often do you think you talk to them?
At least once a week.
Once a week, sure. Okay. All right. Anybody else you can think of for him, or for either one of you on his side?
No. Nope. That's it.
No. Okay. So what about his BFF? Or if maybe he doesn't have one, like, is there a group of people that you know of that he
talks to,
hangs out with?
He has Jason, and that's just a friend, Jason and Dylan. And
does he hang out with both of them, or are they like together?
No, not always, but separately, yeah.
Okay, so if you had to say one of them is his more go-to, who would you say?
I'd say Jason.
Jason? Okay. Okay. And how often do you think they hang out?
They talk a lot. They don't necessarily hang out.
Okay, so talk is fine. Talk, text, whatever.
I don't know. They're probably like 3 or 4 times a week or something.
Okay, so a lot.
They check in on each other.
Okay. Cool. All right, so we have your family, BFF, and then his family. So what about extra support, like with like doctors and pediatricians that you see? Maybe not like every week or every month, but that you would consider. Do you have, or for Aaliyah, or is there people that you?
These are just kind of like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously our doctor, their doctor.
Do they? Is it a special kind of doctor, or should I just put
just a pediatrician?
Pediatrician.
Yeah.
Pediatrician.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll figure that out. Okay, so pediatrician. How often? Not
often at all.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Is there any other kind of support
medically like that?
Medically,
no.
Or okay. What about for you?
Just like friends and stuff.
Well, what about like Gabe and you? Do you guys have like anything? I mean, I wouldn't suspect that you would, but
yeah,
I just would ask.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, so what about other community things that you guys feel like you have support from or interact with regularly?
Friends, you guys.
Okay, you'd say that's probably shared, right?
Yeah.
So friend group. Okay. And how often would you say do you feel like?
I don't know, like twice a week or something, I feel.
Okay, so that a lot?
A lot, yeah.
Okay. What other kind of community groups?
Church, for sure.
Church. Mm-hmm. Okay, and how much of a support would you say that is?
It's a pretty big support, for sure.
Okay, so church. Well, I guess that should go down here. So church. Okay. What about like church groups, home groups, or anything like that?
Yeah, we have like the Flourish women's group. That is huge, at least for me.
So like a Bible reading group?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's pretty big support. Okay, what else? Anything else?
And our marriage group.
Your marriage group? Okay. And is that a pretty big one too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Any other kind of groups or people that you can think of?
No.
Okay. So, what about, okay, so go ahead, I know my writing's kind of messy, but go ahead and, if you look at any of these, is there anything that's on this list that might be that causes maybe a little bit of stress, like not like overload, but like, if not, that's fine, but if there is there one you can think of?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, like,
or any like inconvenient things that like maybe, you know, I don't know.
I feel like if anything, if anybody ever, anything ever kind of comes up, it would be like from in-laws, but it's never been like a big like
you're not annoyed or
situation. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, what we did is we looked at the people that you have that are on your side of the family and your BFF, and wrote down the people that you felt like were supportive. And the reason I put 2 lines or thicker lines is because those people that you would say you talk to often, and maybe have a little bit more support from than the people I put just 1 line to. Okay. Gotcha. So I did that for your friend group, your mom, Kenzie, and then I also did that for on Gabe's side for Jason, and I put thinner lines for mom, dad, because it wasn't quite as often as these other people.
Yeah.
What about what'd you say about them?
It would be kind of like the same as
okay, mom and dad. Pediatrician, I have 1 line, right? Your marriage group, church, and Bible reading group. I put thicker lines because those seem like were more supportive.
Definitely.
Does Gabe go to any kind of group or anything?
Yeah, actually, he just started going, but it's a men's group. It's just a men's group.
Okay, and how do you think he would think of? Is that pretty supportive for him?
It's really new, but he seems to really enjoy it. So I think it's become a thing for him. So.
And Gabe's men's group. Okay, that's like another Bible. Study group, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the reason I was asking for stress is so that I could, for myself, make like a dotted line to show to next time we were to look at this, or if I were to look at this, we would know maybe where some stresses are, or in the future if anything came up, we could kind of take a look at that again. Okay. So yeah, this is just a picture of the people that you have. This will help. Maybe sometimes, like if you feel like you don't have a lot of support, or if you're needing support, you can find places where you know it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of helpful for the family, and then also for me, if you were looking for certain supports, I could, perhaps suggest something if I felt like something on here, or if you felt like you needed some more. So.
Right.
There's that. So now we're going to move on to what's called the routine-based interview. This is just to kind of get an idea of what your day looks like and how Aaliyah, what her day looks like inside the routines that you go through. Okay. So let's go ahead and just start with how you wake up in the morning.
She wakes up specifically times and stuff.
No. But let's start with how do you wake up in the morning?
My alarm goes off. And
So you set a time?
Yes.
What time?
6:30.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what happens?
I come downstairs and everybody's still sleeping, and I do my Bible reading.
Okay, so downstairs. When you first wake up, what is your first thoughts, or what's your feelings? Or
Probably tired.
So you're just
depending on whether I went to bed late.
Tired. Go down and do your Bible study. And you said, where is everybody else at during this time?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
They're in their room, yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, Gabriel's working still, and then the kiddos are sleeping.
Okay, and Gabe goes to work. What time does he work?
He starts at 11 p.m. the night prior, and then comes home at 7 in the morning. 7:30.
So he gets home so you're already up by the time he gets home? Okay, so he's at work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., right? Okay, perfect. Okay, so you're downstairs. What happens? How does Aaliyah Hey, Sammy. Hi, how are you?
What you guys doing?
She's helping me do a school project.
Oh, cool.
Are you off of work early?
This is his new schedule.
No.
Oh, your new schedule?
Yeah, I work 10 hours, so.
Okay, cool. Well, don't mind me.
Don't mind us.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so everybody else is asleep. What time or when do the kids start to get up? Or who gets up next?
They both, well, usually it's Azariah who wakes up like between 7:30 and 8.
Okay, Azariah wakes up. What does he do?
He wakes his sister.
Between 7:30 and 8. How does he tell you that he's up? Like, how do you know?
He comes into, like, usually after I'm done with my devotions, I go back upstairs and then I just hang in my bed. And so he comes into it. Or he comes downstairs if I'm still down.
So he comes to get you. And then, okay, so what about Aaliyah? So how does that happen? Or what does that look like?
Azariah comes and gets me, and then I go and get Aaliyah.
Okay.
Out of her crib.
Is she, how do you know she's up?
What
does she do?
Talking, she's saying mama.
Okay. So
baba.
Aaliyah wakes up after. So you're saying he wakes her up?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, he wakes her up.
How does he wake her up?
I think he just I think she must just hear him. I don't ever hear him.
So it's not
say
like
Aaliyah,
purposeful?
Aaliyah. Yeah.
Okay, so
he hears,
after Azariah probably hears him.
Yeah. And then she's up instantly and she
keep spelling his name wrong.
A-R-I-A-H. Easy. No, yeah. E-C-A-R.
A-R-I-H, right?
Yep. A-H, yep.
Okay, or A-H, yeah. Okay. So then she wakes up, sorry, and what do you say that what does she do? How do you
she starts saying mama.
Okay, so she says mom, or calls for you.
Yeah.
Is she laying down? Is she?
No, she's already up, standing up.
Okay, so she's standing up. How does she stand herself up?
She just sits up and then stands up
on
her crib.
On her crib, so she pulls up on her crib. Okay, and then what do you do next?
I go in there and I pick her up and then I bring her up into the room.
Okay.
My room.
Into your room. Mm-hmm. So you get her. How is she when you pick her up?
She's excited.
How does she show that?
She's smiling and starts screaming.
Okay, so she's communicating like vocally.
Yeah. Yes.
When you walk in, does she just wait for you to pick her up, or does she do something that like indicates that she needs it?
No, yeah, she lifts her hands.
By lifting her arms.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just remembering. Before I should have started this, I should have let you know that you can give as much information or as little as you want, and to not feel like you have to share so much. Same with this too. If there's more you think of, we can add to it. But don't share stuff you don't want to share. But also go ahead and share
as much as I want.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So at this point, you guys are in your room.
Yep.
What's going on there?
I lay her down and I breastfeed her.
Okay. So she's feeding. Is she pretty good at feeding? Does she need any encouragement?
No. Okay. None at all. If anything, it's her telling me.
Okay. How does she tell you?
She says leche and points at my boob.
Oh, she does? How cute. Leche. She's starting to speak pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll says that. My notes are so. Okay. So she indicates to you by saying that. How long are you breastfeeding for?
Probably I don't pass 10 minutes. I try to do 5 and done, since I'm trying to wean her.
10 minutes. Okay, does she ever tell you that how does she do this?
She usually, after I kind of stop, and she usually points, and then she's telling me she wants more. Like she wants to keep feeding. But then I'm just like, no, let's go outside and let's go play.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. So does she ever get upset when you?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Very rare, but she'll start kind of crying and she'll kind of throw herself back and then she'll start crying
So she cried like right after you said that's enough. That's
Yeah.
when she does it.
After I tell her, nope, we're all done.
Cries when done. What references? Oh well, I guess that tells me that didn't work. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
At least we have my phone up.
Yeah, good job for putting your phone
Okay,
on.
that's okay. We'll focus on that.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry. So she cries immediately after you're done, just a little bit, right? Maybe right through herself.
Not always, but sometimes,
Yeah,
yes.
sometimes. Okay, and then you distract her.
Yeah, I kind of am just like, okay, let's go downstairs. And at this point, Azariah is also encouraging, let's go downstairs.
Okay, right. So is he?
Hey, Azariah, Bubba, you're fine. Okay, you're fine.
You can go.
Do you want me to change it, or are you just getting excited about it? I think he's just excited about it.
Okay. So you come down here. How is she? How does she interact with him when you guys, or what are you guys doing when you come down? What's
Come
going on there?
downstairs, and I usually give him something to eat right away, since Azariah usually is looking for something to snack on, and then Aaliyah does too.
Okay, so you come downstairs, and how does she tell you that she's hungry? What does she do?
It's mostly she points. She points. She'll go into like the pantry and start pointing, or she'll come to the fruit and start pointing. And so it's, as soon as she kind of hits the pantry, it's like, okay, she's hungry. Like,
she tells you what she wants then, or like
yeah, sometimes yeah.
Maybe do you offer her?
Yeah,
Offer her?
yeah. I'll be like, here, you want a banana or an apple, and then she'll point
at
whichever
what she
one.
wants.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give her options. What does she usually pick?
It used to be apples, but right now she's really into bananas.
Nice.
So she'll do bananas.
She likes bananas.
Yep.
How is she interacting? Does she interact with him at all during this time, Azariah?
Yeah, they like to sit together, and sometimes I'll give her a piece, and then I'll give her another piece, and I'll tell her, go give this one to Azariah, to your brother, and then she'll take it over to him, and so they'll sit together.
When you say Azariah, do you have to point at him, or do you think she'll go as soon as?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she knows his name.
She
now.
responds
Yeah.
to his name. To his name. Okay, and where do they usually eat?
For the morning, I think usually it's just like on the ground.
Okay, in the living room?
Yep.
Okay, this is... I wonder if it's still recording.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it looks like it still is. Great. So next time it does that, we'll know.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're in the living room. How is she eating? Like, what is she?
She just usually just eats it with her hand. She grabs it. It's usually finger foods that I give her, so whether it's a granola bar or something, she just grabs it. And
she's pretty independent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if she wants more, then she'll come back and ask for more.
How would she ask for more?
She points, and then I don't even know how she doesn't scream, but she doesn't. She goes.
She might make a sound.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Okay. It makes a sound. Okay. So what happens after you guys are done eating?
Then we probably just play for a little bit until we'll just play with random toys.
Okay, so would you say that's the next thing that happens in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so playtime would be the next activity.
Do you want me to change it?
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So now we're at playtime. What does that look like?
Usually they kind of keep themselves entertained. So she'll play with Azariah, and then she'll kind of follow what Azariah is doing. If he picks up the building blocks, then she'll do the same.
Okay, so does she imitate him a lot?
Yeah, for sure.
So imitates. How does she interact with him?
She gives him a lot of stuff.
So she'll take stuff to him?
Yeah. she'll grab a lot of things to him and takes it to him. Sometimes she'll grab her own things and kind of sit by herself, and then she'll play with different things, different toys.
Does she have a favorite toy?
Right now, it's a pink ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so she plays with the pink ball. What does she do with the ball?
She grabs it with both hands, and then she either brings it to me. I think it's usually to me. She brings it to me, and kind of shows it to me, and then I'll grab it.
Okay.
And then she'll kind of ask for it back, and then she'll throw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she keep doing? Is that something that she keeps doing? She brings it to
Yeah.
me, throws it, and then we'll go and get it.
Yeah.
So mom throws it, and then repeats.
At this point, sorry, I didn't realize, but at this point, Gabriel's already home. So
Okay, so Gabe is home.
He is involved also in the playtime.
Okay, what time is this around?
This is already 7:30ish. So basically, he's already here by the time that we.
Oh, this is all within an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is quickly. Yeah.
Quickly. Okay. Give me just a second. Let's look back at my notes. Okay, so she is participating and playing with other people.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that Gabe is, so he's home now.
Yeah.
How does he interact with them well, or does Aaliyah? What happens there?
Sometimes he will put on a show for him just to watch TV, and then she'll interact with him. So she'll go up to him, he usually hugs him, and
okay, so
it's
hugs
exciting
dad.
the first time that she sees him.
What does there some more stuff that happens or while she's playing? Is she?
Yeah, she just the things that she does with me.
Same thing.
Yeah, does it with them too.
Okay, so who's that? Gives same thing with mom.
Yep.
Same as mom. As mom. Okay. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's pretty good. You said she can entertain herself.
Yeah.
And what happens? So is she fine if it's just her and Azariah, or if you have to go upstairs really quick, or if you have to come in here and clean and stuff? What does she follow you?
Yeah. Sometimes if they're having fun, they'll play by themselves. But sometimes, yeah, she'll kind of come up over here and ask for something, ask for food or a snack, or wants me to pick her up, so she'll, raise her hands. And
Would you say does she follow you often, or more so like when maybe she needs something?
Yeah, it's more when she needs something, or when she wants something.
Okay.
Yeah, because other than that, she's just with Azariah.
Okay. Do you ever going back to the playtime, do you ever offer her different toys to play with?
Yeah.
And do you give them to her, or does she go, like, will you say the item and will she go get it?
Yeah, I'll say, grab, the doll, or grab the giraffe, and then she'll go and get that.
So she grabs it on her own?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I do grab it for her, though.
Okay. So when she has these toys, and she is independently by herself, what do you notice that she's doing with the toys?
She really observes them and kind of looks at them.
She observes toys.
Yeah.
What do you mean? She just looks at them? Does she
So she grabs
bangs
them.
or anything?
Yeah, she grabs them, and depending on what that toy does is what she'll do.
Okay.
So if it's a ball, she'll throw it.
So ball she throws.
And if it's like a toy, for example, she has a toy that has gears to put on and off.
Mm-hmm.
So then she'll grab she'll find all the gears, and then she'll put them on, and then we'll take them off and press the buttons. She'll press buttons because it makes music.
With the gears, is she able to successfully put it on the way?
Mm-hmm.
She's totally can do that by herself.
Yeah.
And you said music.
Mm-hmm.
Toys with music.
Mm-hmm.
But you said over all of these things, even toys that make music or the gears, she likes the ball the best.
Right now, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, let's go back because I just realized I missed a thing. So let's go back to the morning routine.
Mm-hmm.
this is all kind of within the same routine, I guess. But like when it comes to the waking up time of the day, how satisfied are you with 1 being not good, you know, or 5 being great?
On the whole morning routine?
Yeah.
5 for sure.
So 5 out of 5. And in the morning, is there anything maybe that concerns you, or that maybe you would like to happen differently?
I mean, besides like, let's wake up later, that way I can sleep in.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Okay.
The rest of it is
so
pretty
waking up later.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything more that you might? Let's start that I have on this page. Anything you'd like to see Aaliyah doing, or Azariah, or just as a family? Like, is there any other?
I mean, I would like to not be breastfeeding anymore.
Okay.
That would be one of the things.
Okay.
And no, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. And so let's go back down. So we're still at playtime. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk about when it comes to playtime, or anything that you think you'd like to say about anything about what the family is doing at that time?
No, just the kids are playing. I'll sit on the couch. That's pretty much.
Okay. So it's a peaceful time of the day?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just.
My last question is, how is she getting along with whoever's playing with her? Is it mostly?
It's pretty peaceful. Here and there, we'll have a bit of, like, she'll try to take something she'll want to play with, not take, but she'll want to play with Azariah's dinosaurs, and then that's the only time that there can ever be, like,
When she
conflict.
plays?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess conflict when she's playing with Azariah's toys.
Yeah.
So is she pretty good at sharing? Like if she has something
She
that
shares
Azariah-
really good. Yeah. If I ask her to, okay, let's give that one back because he was playing with it, then she'll share.
And she's able to understand all that. She doesn't need, like, you don't need to, like, take
Be like, give it.
and
No.
she does it by herself.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's pretty so independent and sharing.
Mhm.
Does she also, you know how you told me she gives the ball to you
Mhm.
and then to Gabe? Does she do that with Azariah too?
No.
No, just with mom and dad.
Just mom and dad. Yeah.
Okay, so so we had your morning playtime. Is there any kind of concerns during playtime that you? Doesn't have to be major. Maybe it could be something that you would like to see more of yourself, like more time for you, or more maybe seeing Leah do this, or seeing the both of them do something to get. I don't know. Is there any? Or as a family, just in general, is there anything anything in this routine that you might want to see?
Probably like not have TV on so early.
Okay, so
That would definitely be one of the things.
okay, so watching TV. Is there other parts of your morning? Anything?
No, I think that's. Let's see, they played. Yeah, no, I think that would be it.
So okay, so how satisfied are you overall with this playtime?
Can I give it like a 4.5?
Like a 4.5? Sure.
Yeah.
Is it that 0.5 the TV time that you would
Yes.
want to change?
For
Okay.
sure.
All right, perfect. Okay, so what happens after playtime?
It's food time. So I'll make like eggs or something. So
Is this like lunch?
no, this is still early.
Wait, have you eaten yet during this time?
Right now?
No. Have you eaten
No,
during
we
this
just have
part
had
of
like a really light morning snack.
like snack? So none of you guys have
snack.
had like an actual.
An actual no.
Okay,
So
so
our first meal would be. This is all like
this is all morning.
7:30, like maybe latest 9 that I actually will get
Okay.
the meal out. But usually it's like if they wake up. If
Okay.
they wake up like at 8.
So I'll say this is all your first half of your morning routine.
Mhm.
That playtime is a part of that routine.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all mainly still morning.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just moving on to more breakfast, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what's happening during breakfast?
Breakfast, I would cook something.
So
during the cooking part, I guess the kids are still playing. So I'll usually, while the playtime is still happening, that's when I'll start cooking something.
okay, and for the most part, when you're cooking, are they fine?
Yep.
By themselves.
Mhm.
What kind of activities are they doing during that cooking time?
The same stuff, just
Same.
toys, just toys.
So it's still playtime for them.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just playtime for them.
So still playtime. Ooh. Put 3 L's for that.
So,
Okay, so they're still playing. Okay, so go ahead and
okay.
what happens? What else happens?
And then once food's ready, then I'll say food's ready, and then I'll put the kids on their chairs or on the table.
Okay. You guys sit at the table.
Yeah, we'll sit at the table and then we'll just eat.
Okay. Sorry. So let's rewind. Does Aaliyah ever come when you're cooking? Does she ever want to participate in that somehow, or is she?
No. Sometimes here and there she'll want to see what I'm doing, so then I'll pick her up and I'll show her.
So she's like curious about what the food is, or curious what you're doing.
Yeah. It's rare, but it's becoming a bit more of a thing than before. I think it's probably because she's getting a little older, but so she'll just see, and then she'll be fine after that.
She'll go back.
She'll
to
go
what
back
she's
to
doing.
the toys.
Okay. And is she still mainly during that time by herself, or is she?
No,
with
she's
Azariah.
with Azariah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So still play with Azariah. Okay. So now you're at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Are all of you there? The kids eating together?
Yes, except Gabriel. He usually is not
Is he?
hungry at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's what's he usually doing during that time?
He's doing TV. He's watching TV. Yeah.
So Gabe, and then you guys are eating. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How does that time go?
Good. Azariah eats by himself, and then Aaliyah, depending on what food I make, I either help her or I either feed her or she'll eat by herself.
Okay. So what? Sorry. Go ahead.
So if it's like eggs, so it's something that she can, like, for example, grab the fork and poke at it and it stays, then I'll just give it to her and she'll feed herself.
She's able to use utensils and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Just forks, not spoons, really.
Uses forks.
Yeah.
Okay. Independently.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of things do you have to help her with?
Like, if it's yogurt, I mean, she can do it, and she's done it before, and she'll do it, but a lot of the times if I want to avoid the mess, then I'll feed her.
But it's still working at it, right? It still needs practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually there's fruit involved, so then she'll eat that by herself.
Okay. If it's like a banana or something, can she open it, or you probably need her?
That's a good question. I haven't actually tried to just give it to her, but usually I open it and then
Okay. So she's mostly independent, other than certain things that are a little bit more messy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. What about drinks and stuff?
Sippy cup.
Sippy cup.
Sippy cup and drinks water.
Okay. So she uses a sippy cup independently, right? Doesn't need any help.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if she drinks it all?
Then she asks for more. She goes. Sometimes she'll go agua.
Okay. So
Agua.
oh wait, agua. Right.
Yep.
For more water.
Mm-hmm. And then
Does she
I'll
do
ask
anything
her.
else to show you that she wants more of something? Or is it mostly just?
No, just that. She'll point at it, or
She also points.
Yeah. And then I'll ask her, like, do you want more water? And then she'll say, sí.
Okay.
So then she'll kind of reaffirm that. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so when you're done with this meal time, let's go ahead and how long has it been? Okay. Why don't we go ahead and kind of go towards more early afternoon.
Okay.
After this point, so you guys are eating. This is okay. So sorry, let's actually go back. So this is all. We'll consider this all your morning routine. So we have a little bit of playtime when they get up, and also while you're making breakfast, and then you guys eat. So that's kind of like your morning, right?
Yeah.
What happens? So out of all this, how would you score the overall morning? Out of one being not so good and 5 being great.
4.5. 4.5. One of those.
Okay. 4.5 out of 5. Okay, and let's go through it one more time. Is there any other things that are either you want to add or things that might be concerning? So far you said you'd like her to be done with breastfeeding soon, right? Wake up time too, right? A little bit. You'd like to have a little bit more time to sleep in. Okay, anything else that was on here so for you guys go downstairs, anything with playtime? That's good. You put also because you watch TV in the morning, and was that something that you?
I don't. It's Gabriel.
Okay.
So usually,
what about the kiddo? What was that? Because I started that, but I can remind me because I asked concerns earlier. And TV.
Oh, like I would rather not have TV
at all for anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the kids at all watch TV in the morning? Is that part of their? Or they're more
it's
playing?
usually not something that they're interested in. So they just.
Perfect.
I mean, they'll look at it here and there, but they won't sit and watch it.
And then anything during breakfast?
No.
Okay.
I think
that's a pretty good routine or a pretty good time of the day. Okay, perfect. So now, so tell me just quickly. So let's get to the later afternoon, maybe like 11:30, 12, 31. What starts to happen during that time of day?
11:30 we're play. We just play after food. So we're playing. The kids are playing. Just the same thing.
Are you guys all doing it together, or like what's everybody doing?
Well.
And is Sammy home during this time, or is he?
No, he's.
What time does he go to work?
He goes like 4 o'clock.
Oh, in the morning. So before anybody's gone. So he's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So
he's gone in the morning.
I'll just make a note right here. So Sammy at work from 4:30 a.m. or something, right?
Yeah.
To, I don't know, 3:30?
Like 3:30-ish.
Okay, so he's gone for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so sorry, go ahead and go back. So you guys are at playtime. What are you guys all doing?
Gabriel is watching TV.
Okay.
I am probably picking up from breakfast. And the kids are playing around.
Kids playing around. Okay, and same kind of stuff?
Yep, just same things, everything.
Okay, nothing changes during this time for playtime? Pretty much the same?
No.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes we'll go upstairs because they have toys up there, but it's like same stuff, like same different toys.
Okay, well, you three will go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shell and kids upstairs. Is there anything in the room that Aaliyah particularly likes to play with? Any kind of like setup that she enjoys?
She likes I don't even know what it's called, like a kitchen set.
Okay.
Thing.
So what does she do with the kitchen set?
She likes to pretend that she's cooking something, and she'll give Azariah or me, whoever's up there.
So make you guys food?
Food. But Azariah does the same, so she kind of just follows that too.
Okay, so would you say a lot of what she's doing is what he's doing? Like she'll imitate and want to play with him, but she'll also be kind of seeing what he's doing?
It's kind of
or maybe a mixture?
Here and there, but now she's so comfortable with, at first she didn't know how to play with that, but she saw Azariah, so now she does it by herself.
She doesn't need, she doesn't need to initiate anything.
No,
she'll do it by herself.
She'll just go up there and start cooking and grabbing food and getting into it.
So confident. I'll say she plays confidently with toys by herself. Is there any toys that she's learning about or curious about, or that you see her, or maybe,
No, I mean, besides books, she's just getting into books a little bit.
Okay.
So she'll grab like
explore
a book here and there, and we'll kind of open up the pages and talk
Have
to
you-
herself.
Do you guys? Oh, she'll like pretend read.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cute. Do you read with her at all during these playtimes?
Or here and there, depends on like if she picks up the book, then I'll kind of go through with it with her, but if she doesn't, then I don't like pull a book.
Okay.
That's usually for our nighttime routine.
Does she pull the same book, different book?
Oh, whatever's on the floor, to be honest.
Whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
So does not no specific book.
No.
Okay.
Yes, but
I know.
what book? You wanna watch something else? Oh, break time. Let's see. Hey, do you wanna actually cuddle? Because I think we cuddle. Is it cuddle? Color? Do you wanna do your workbook? No. You sure? Okay. You're gonna have to do your workbook later anyway. You wanna do what do you wanna watch? Okay, look, I'm gonna give you an option. So we're all done with those videos, and then now we're gonna do, you can watch a movie. So you wanna watch Jurassic World, or do you wanna watch Land Before Time? Movie?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Ya dijiste. What? You wanna watch Lightning McQueen? Okay. But I actually have no idea where this movie is. Oh, you know what? It's on Netflix, so it's fine. What? Okay, there we go. Okay, you're getting spoiled today, but once Hannah and Mama are done talking, then we're gonna turn it off, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. I just was reviewing some stuff. Okay. So we just talked about playtime, how sometimes she picks up a book if it's on the floor, not nothing specific. Is there anything else that they're doing during this time that you observe? Is there anything they need help with during playtime does she want to play with something that she needs help with, or is she? Again,
Yeah,
just good
if
to go?
she can't reach, whether we're upstairs or down here, if, like, for example, she can't reach a toy, then she'll scream.
Okay, so that's
or
how
she'll say, Mama, Mama. Yeah. She'll scream my name.
says Mama to get something she can't reach.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys are upstairs. You're playing. How long does that usually last for? Or you're down here, wherever you are.
Yeah, it usually goes up until she needs to go for a nap.
Okay. So then nap time would be next.
Yeah. I guess I end up, depending on whether she's hungry or not, but I'll give them I'll give both of them a snack before she goes to bed.
Okay.
If she goes kind of full.
Is that more something you automatically do, or does she let you know if she's hungry?
No, she'll go into the pantry again.
Okay.
Pantry is like code for, hey, I want to eat something.
If she's hungry, she'll go to the pantry.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she point out what she wants, or do you give her options?
I give her options, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just kind of bring different things out.
Okay, is everybody still kind of the same spot during this time in the house?
No, at this point I think Gabriel has already gone to bed or is getting ready to go to bed. Here and there, depending on what time it is or how tired he is, he'll like join in for a little bit before he goes to bed.
Okay, so Gabe will join playtime.
Yeah.
For how long do you think?
Maybe like 20-ish minutes.
20-ish minutes. Okay, and then he'll go to bed.
Yep.
And is he in bed by the time you give them their snack before
yeah.
time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it's snack.
Yep.
So they're eating. She shows you what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have put all of this over here. Okay, and then did I write that already? Yep. She'll give her options. She eats. Do you give her a time, or do you just let her finish and then?
No, she just.
Okay, so she takes as long as she needs. Okay, and then how do you initiate nap time?
Nap time. I'll make sure she's done with her food, and then I'll pick her up, and I'll say, okay, it's time to go memes. And then I'll have her give Azariah a kiss and a hug, and then we start walking upstairs.
How is she during that time?
Good.
She's fine.
She's fine.
She's okay to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So does it seem like she's tired?
Yeah. A lot of the time is. Yeah.
For that. Okay, and then what happens next? I mean, so you're walking upstairs.
Yep, upstairs, and then I cuddle her while I'm up there. And then I sing her a song, just a quick song, and then she just kind of lays her head on my shoulder while I'm singing the song. She just kind of, she's not like wanting to play or anything. Like she's just
relaxing,
very relaxed, and I think she knows it's nap time.
Time to go to bed.
Yeah. So then I lay her down.
Okay, wait, when she falls asleep on you?
No, she doesn't fall asleep.
Oh, so she's just like relaxed, and then you'll
and
put her
then
down.
yeah, once I'm done with my song, then I just lay her down. And I'll give her blanket, her favorite blanket.
How is she? So if her blanket isn't in the room, is she fine?
It's in her crib.
It always is?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't leave the crib?
No.
Okay. So does she ever want to go, like if she's down here, does she ever ask for it or want to go get it? Okay.
No.
So she knows it's always sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're upstairs playing something, she'll like reach for it and she'll grab it, but it's very rare. Very
Okay.
rare.
What about, does her favorite toy also stay down here? I'm just thinking back.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's never a point where it's in a different room where she thinks, oh, I want to play with this and I want to go get it?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's always available.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so then she's napping.
Yep.
Okay, and then, so where's everyone else?
Azariah is down here while I put her down. Gabriel is sleeping. Sam is working.
Is Azariah
down here just by himself?
But like, what would he do?
He would be playing with his toys.
Playing toys.
Yeah. And once I come downstairs from putting her down, then it is our TV.
Okay. And then, so you're upstairs, he's down here playing, and then you guys will both watch TV together?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 hour TV with Mama.
Mm-hmm.
And where'd you say, where's Sammy?
Working.
Working still?
Mm-hmm.
And Gabe's asleep?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Is there anything else that happens during this time?
Well, sometimes, depending on how crazy it is down here from like all the playtime, I'll have we'll clean up before we put TV on, but that's like only if it's like really chaotic.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'll be like, okay, let's clean up before.
So sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes clean up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then, after the hour, then we'll do his work. His like the work.
Schoolwork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Azariah and Mom are doing it after the hour?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes before, it depends.
Do homework, I'll say, or schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So at this point, it's either been a little bit before an hour or maybe after a little bit. Is she still sleeping?
Yep, still sleeping.
Do you, what time is this around?
This is such a.
Is it just dependent?
Yeah, it's either the earliest I put her down. It's like 12:30. That's the earliest.
Okay.
But the latest it can be like I put her down like 2. So it's like after his TV time, it could either be what like 1:32 or 3:30 or something like that. So
does she usually sleep? Like, does the length of time that she sleeps vary too?
Yeah. Sometimes she'll sleep like 4 hours, and sometimes she'll sleep like 2.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So you guys are doing homework or schoolwork, and then do you keep doing that until what happens?
Until we're done with it.
Just until you're done.
And then,
you have like a certain amount that you want to do.
Yeah, we have a specific amount.
So and then what?
And then we play.
It's playtime.
Yeah, just him and I, and if I need to get started on like pre-dinner stuff, then I'll start doing that. Or if I need to clean up a little bit, then I'll clean up while he plays. While he just does his thing.
And so let's go up until now. She's what time is it? Okay, yeah, we still have good time. Okay, so now she's waking up. How does that look?
Same thing. She goes, mama, 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 mama.
Are you down here and you can hear her? Okay. Do you use anything, or can you just hear her?
I can just hear her. Yeah.
So wake up.
Yep.
Is she crying, or is she just
just
calling
mama?
for you?
Yeah.
Yes, calling mama. Okay, and same kind of stuff. Raises her arms once you get up there.
Yep.
Excited to see you.
Yeah.
Smiley.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, and then do you bring her back down here?
Yep.
Okay, and so you're getting ready. You might be getting ready for dinner before that. So, what's happening? Is that happening next? Or sorry, you go ahead.
Well, I'll bring her down, and then she's probably hungry. So then I give her another snack. So I really, especially if she didn't get a snack before bed, before nap time, then she'll have an actual snack.
Okay.
So anything. Again, options. So we'll just give her different options.
Okay. And let me ask one more time. So what's the latest you think she'll ever sleep in?
I don't let her pass till 6. It's
6?
rare. Just obviously if I if I put her to bed the latest like 2 or 2:30, then and then she has like a really good time to sleep, then she'll wake up. I'll wake her up if I need to at 6.
And what about earliest time?
The earliest it would be like 3-ish, 3:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
So around that 3-ish, 3:30 time, Sam, would he be home? Would he be getting home?
It's so random.
Random?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very, very random.
Okay, so so if she's getting up, let's say it's around that 3:30 time, is everybody still in kind of their same spots?
Yeah,
You're just going up and getting her, he's here,
Yeah.
Sammy might not be home.
Yeah,
and Gabe is asleep.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump down to dinner.
Okay.
Okay, oh wait, before we do that, so that was the second part of your morning, from lunch or early breakfast to when she wakes up. So how would you rate that time?
Probably like a 4.
4? And when it comes to concerns again, is TV still another during this time? Is that another?
No, that one it used to be, but not anymore. I think because before I would let him watch a lot of TV, and I've been really good at just doing 1 hour, and 1 hour is done, and we're done.
Okay, good.
So it's not a thing anymore.
Anything else that you can think of that it could be something you want to change just the slightest, or
probably like creativity on like playing time with just him and I, like trying to figure
your time
out.
with Azariah?
Yeah, just trying to figure out different ways to entertain him, I guess.
Okay, cool. Sammy, what's up? You said what's up? Cool. Do you have a good day at work? Okay, so some more creativity with Azariah's time with you. Anything else during this time? Any time with maybe you and Gabe at all, or you and Aaliyah we have time with her before she goes to bed, or anything?
Yeah.
Do you like that routine of her You put her down.
No, well, I guess maybe like same thing, like more like a more creative play, I guess somehow when she's here.
So with both kiddos.
Yeah, both for sure.
Okay. Let's see. There's nothing else you can think of, or anything you would like to add that you do during this time that maybe we didn't talk about?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's start down then to dinner. Yes.
Then so while I prep, sometimes I'll put music on, and
So
I'll just prep food and do food, I guess.
okay. And at this point, oh no, Gabe's still sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you're prepping.
Yeah.
Okay, so go tell me more.
Yeah, just making dinner, and the kiddos are playing again.
Okay.
They're probably playing with toys or playing with the couch.
Okay. And still, are they playing together?
Yeah. Always.
Okay. Okay. And so this is kind of similar to breakfast, but tell me more about what Aaliyah would be doing.
She probably would be following whatever Ezra is doing. If they're playing on the couch, then she'll do the same things. And she'll, climb on the couch and play on that.
Okay.
She'll play with her toys. She'll go and grab different toys and.
Okay.
So here and there she'll check in with me, so she'll want to be held.
Okay. How does she tell you she wants to be held?
Raises her hands, reaches for me.
Did she say anything?
Just baby talk. No.
Okay, she might just like make a sound or something,
yeah.
right? Okay. So when she wants you to pick her up, she'll raise her hands. Might be some baby talk. Will she want you to hold her for a long time?
I think so. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
And how does that go?
I usually just hold her for a few minutes and I'll walk around and and then I'll put her down and then I'll be like, go play. And so she'll play for a little bit. If she comes back again or she keeps like wanting my attention, then I'll have to like stop what I'm doing and then I'll go just like play with them for a little bit and then get back to the dinner. Okay.
And how is she when you put her down? Like right on the back?
The first time she's fine. She just goes and plays with Ezra again, or plays by herself, whichever one.
Okay.
And then if she comes back again, and then I put her down again. Sometimes she'll start whining. Like that's when I know that I'll have to stop, kind of thing. So she'll whine.
Okay, so like a couple times after that, she might start, letting you know that she still wants more. Okay, so since you do, you might like leave what you're doing for a second. And play with her. How do you play with her?
I'll basically if we're playing in the couch, then I'll go and get involved in however they're doing whatever they're doing, or sometimes they'll want to like wrestle at least Ezra and
with you or with each other?
They do with each other for sure.
Okay.
And then sometimes I'll get in there and do that. If they're playing on the floor, then I'll get on the floor and then I'll start, grabbing the toys, and then she'll bring me toys and I'll play with her once she brings me.
And she initiate all this, like the little play wrestling, the toys being brought to you. Okay. So Leah initiates. Supposed to play. Okay, I'm trying to think of she said she mostly what she's doing is just bringing you stuff, right? She's not like pulling you, or like what is there anything other way she's communicating to you that she wants to do something besides maybe bringing you?
No.
Really?
No, I think she'll just come up to me or that, but yeah. I was gonna say it. I
Do you want to get her?
but yes.
Okay.
I know I hear her. Hold on. Yeah. Can you fix my couch?
Is it for school?
Yeah. Doing a little family interview. Yeah. Oh, pretty good. Is this your favorite movie? I knew it. Azariah, is this your favorite movie? Is this your favorite movie?
Yep.
What movie is this?
Cars.
Cars.
Yep.
I like this movie too. Oh, good morning, good morning. I get to see it for real. I know. Good morning. Say hi. How are you? Hello. What's that? Oh, is that Sammy? Yes, baby. Oh, thank you so much. You want to get down?
Yep.
You want to say hi to Sammy? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, there's your snack. There's my snack. Okay. All right. I'm getting to see this live action.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. So she basically just shows you and initiates everything.
Yeah.
When she wants to play. Okay. So it's dinner. You're making dinner. Okay.
At some point around this time, either Sammy has gotten home or not.
Okay. What happens when he gets home? Does she engage with him?
She gets really excited and when she sees him.
Okay. How does she show that?
She starts screaming.
She screams?
Yeah.
She welcomes
She
him.
screams and then she'll point at him and then she'll run up to him.
She's running up to him.
Yeah. And then she'll come back to me and try to get my attention to tell me that.
Does she hug him or anything?
No.
Up? No. She just like looks at him.
She looks at him. She gave up on the hugging.
Yeah, and then shows Mama that she,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah, same film, yeah.
that seems home. Okay, so go ahead and tell me. So we got down to you're taking a break when she wants your attention. Okay, then what's going on after that?
Then when I feel like she's kind of content or she's ready to play by herself, then I'll get back to dinner.
Okay, so
And
you're
then
back to
continue
cooking.
playing, yep.
They're still playing. Okay, it's dinner.
It's dinner
No, it's
time.
dinner. Dinner's done.
Yep, dinner's done, plate them up, and then on the table again.
Okay, and you guys are eating all together?
Yep.
And does she go easily? Like she's hungry.
Oh yeah.
She's ready to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's totally ready.
Okay, and how does eating go for her?
Good. Same. She whatever she can grab, she'll grab and she'll eat. Again, same thing. If it's like soup or something, then I'll feed her. But usually, if it's anything else that she can grab or she can use the fork with, and she'll do it.
Does she respond well with you when you're trying to feed her? Or does she ever?
Sometimes she's kind of like no. She'll go. She'll kind of shrug her shoulder. And
Is it because she doesn't want what you're giving, or what do you think?
I think. I mean, sometimes maybe, but I think a lot of the time she wants to do it. So then at that point, then I'll be like, okay.
So do you let her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's like soup, then I don't. But yeah.
Okay. And then sometimes, depending on what it is, it's,
Don't turn, Bubba.
okay, so sometimes you let her eat alone. Does she always drink out of her sippy cup?
Yeah.
Does she ever try to use stuff that is maybe a little bit too advanced if you ever want to or show that she wants
Yeah. Sometimes she'll reach for my cup or But it's
She'll
rare
reach for it?
because it's rare just because I use a water bottle for the most part too. So I mean, she'll reach for the water bottle. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So would you say that's how she's showing she wants to be a little bit more independent?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
How else would she show that during that time or during when she? Yeah, mostly during when she. How does she show that?
She reaches for her bowl. If it's something that I'm feeding her, she'll reach for the bowl, and then she'll grab the fork. And like sometimes if she does like, if I'm trying to feed her and she kind of turns away and I give it to her, then that she'll only eat it when I give it to her, kind of thing. When I let her
When you
have,
let her do it.
yeah, her own stuff.
How is she engaging with other people at the table?
She'll look at Ezra as he's eating, and like he'll talk to her sometimes, and so she'll baby talk back, and she'll smile a lot to him, and
Okay, so she's looking at him, smiles at him. Does she try to say like more baby words back or anything to him?
Yeah, just baby talk. Yes,
She always just says hi.
oh yeah, she does. She does say hi.
It's a lot.
So she says hi a lot.
It's a bit.
You want a banana?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get you a banana. Can you share with sister though?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, baby. Banana. Scratching you. Okay. When you give her some, you gotta cut it like this, okay? So you give her a little piece and then give it to her. Okay? So you go like this and you go, here you go. So give this piece to her. See if she wants some. If she doesn't want
So
some, it's just
responsible.
Oh.
Okay. So sometimes she'll say hi
Baby
back
talk.
or we'll
Yeah.
baby talk. Okay, what about with you?
She'll go like she'll open her mouth if she wants
which is
more.
great. Open mouth for more.
Yeah, here and there she'll do sign, but she's not much of a sign.
What sign does she know?
The more.
More?
Mhm.
Okay. Does she do like the all done or anything?
Yes,
No,
all done. Yeah.
Okay. Does she interact any other way besides that's when she's eating?
No, she'll kind of just baby talk, but
Okay.
that's right a lot. So.
And where's Sammy during this time?
If he's eating, he'll be here.
Okay. So in the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen. If he's not here, then he's upstairs.
Okay. And Gabe's asleep.
Yep.
Okay. So would you say that's the bulk of your evening?
Yeah.
Okay. What time does that usually end?
Let's see, like the dinner part is like done 7 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, 7ish.
Done at 7. Okay. So for this part of your evening, is there any other kind of concerns?
It's always the creative play, like trying to figure out.
Some more creative play?
Yeah.
Where did I write that down? Oh, right here. Okay, creative play. Anything else? Anything that you'd like to see differently, or maybe you're wondering about how, I don't know, what maybe something should look like?
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright. Perfect. So you just finished up dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do your last part of the day. What's your last thing that's happening?
Last thing is we're just playing for a little bit before it's bedtime. Bedtime is 9,
So playtime.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing the same stuff.
Doing the same stuff.
Is she more tired during this time, or is she
No,
is she expressing herself differently?
Maybe she's a bit more cranky. Like if if a toy is being taken away from her, then she's way more cranky than she would be in the morning for sure.
Okay.
There.
How do you know? What is she doing?
She'll cry. She'll cry.
She'll cry often, or like what kind? Like full
It's
blown,
like
or just more like.
It's a whiny thing or even if she like if her brother like hits her or something, then like earlier in the morning it would be more of a whine, but if it's late at night like right now, then it would be like like full blown.
Okay.
Cry.
So she's a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You guys are playing. Okay. How does the next part of the time go?
I probably I sit with them here and there. I'll sit with them, and if I'm not doing something here, then I'll sit with them, and then they'll do their thing.
You'll play?
Yeah, they'll just play, and then come 9ish.
What would you be doing if you were over here?
I'd probably, if I do, I'll be like cleaning.
Cleaning?
Yeah.
Is that something she's ever interested in, or wants to help with? No.
No.
Okay. So she's mainly still playing either by herself or that's right.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Then what happens after that playtime?
Then it's bedtime. Then we head up, and sometimes, depending on what day it is, but sometimes we'll do bath time first.
Okay.
So
how would bath time go? Let's do that.
We would all run upstairs, and then we would go into the bedroom, get all undressed, and then we would go into the bathroom. And at this point, they're both really excited. They really love bath time, so they're really excited.
So both of them.
She is, yeah, she's definitely.
Do they have a foot? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Then we go into the bathroom, fill up the water. They're all screaming and getting really wild. And then I bring out the toys, or even sometimes she'll bring out the toys. She'll grab the toys.
Is there a specific toy she'll bring, or toys?
It's just basically like a big cup that has all the toys in there, so she'll just grab the whole thing.
Okay.
And then I just put them in there.
Okay.
And they play.
And they're just playing together?
Yeah, they play together, splash each other.
Are you in there with them?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So they play together.
Obviously,
are they engaging just mostly with each other? Or are they with you too? Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a
everybody
whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that happens during that time? Is there anything that you can think of that happens commonly? Like, does she tell you when she's
done
or no?
No, she basically will just play there the whole time. She'll just play, and she doesn't like it when I like pour water over her head. I don't know if that matters, but like she will kind of like, or if I'm like refilling the tub, because I'll drain it and then I'll refill it, and then that's when she gets all crazy and excited about it again. But other than that, no, she just plays and is excited and crazy yelling and all that stuff. She'll show me like different toys. She'll like want me to, grab a toy, and usually I'll grab a toy and then I'll play with it in the water with her. Like I won't get in there obviously, but.
Is there a difference with how she reacts when you play with her versus when Azariah plays with her?
Yeah, I'm assuming she's just more excited, maybe? Or she's more attentive. Bye.
Bye, Sammy. Have fun doing whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, she's more attentive, I think. I think it's because it's rare that like Ezra will do what she wants to do. So then if I'm doing it, she definitely is into it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Where are we at? Oh, it looks like that one stopped. Oh wow.
Weird.
Ooh, I love that. No. Okay.
Oh, hello. Yes, baby. Good kiss. What? Give me some what?
Is this usually how she'll come?
No.
She'll
This is so random. Yeah. She'll sit with me?
She's the star of the whole interview.
Of the whole interview.
So she has to
meet the star.
Yeah. She has to say hello.
Have to say hello.
Hello.
Are you so shy?
Yeah. She's so sweet. She has your little tiny look in her eyes.
I know.
Okay.
So fluffy.
Okay, so now it's time for bed.
Yeah.
How's
So
that?
then I grab her first, and she usually here and there she'll kind of like not want to, so I'll be like, okay, it's time to go, and then she'll kind of like turn around and kind of give me her back and try to stay in there, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want to leave,
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
and that's how she shows you the way.
Yeah. She kind of like turns away. Yeah. Does her own thing.
During that time, do you just pick her up?
Yeah.
And then
I'll wait a little bit. I sometimes will give her a little bit of it. I'm like, okay, you can play a little bit longer. And then that's usually like a 5-minute thing. And then I'll pick her up after that, yeah. If she's totally willing, then she'll stand up and then she'll reach up. That way I can pick her up.
Okay, but sorry. So when she isn't ready, how does she react? Sorry.
How does
How does she react? Like when you pick her up, she doesn't want to go, but you get her. After you let her kind of do her thing, you gave her some time.
She's usually good. I think there's only been like one time that she's actually really thrown a fit.
Happy to go anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys go get dressed.
Uh-huh.
And then how does the going to bed part work?
Go to bed once I got Azariah out and everything. Then we'll read books depending on Azariah, however many, but
Okay.
he wants to read.
To both of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
to both of them. She is not too interested. Sometimes she'll sit down with us and she'll look at the book and she'll, touch it and she'll flip the pages and stuff. But ¿Quieres bajar? ¿Sí?
She says she won't be as interested sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. For the most part, I mean, she's slowly starting to, but for the most part, she kind of plays by herself, or like around us. Well, Azariah and I read the book because he's the one that's a little bit way more interested in books than Aaliyah is right now.
Okay, yeah.
And so yeah, but here and there, yeah, she'll sit down and kind of touch and grab But for the most part, she kind of just stands up and does her own thing. She just plays by herself.
All right.
Yeah.
And everybody.
Yeah, and then after the books, then I put him in his bed, and then I'll pick her up, and then she'll turn off the light with me. And which she loves now, so she definitely always points at it.
And does it for you?
Yeah. And then after that, I'll sing a song while she's on. While I'm carrying her, and then it's the same thing as like nap time. She like relaxes and she kind of just puts her head on my shoulder and she lets me kind of hold her. And then after the song's over, then I put her down. Same thing. Put her down, give her her blanket. And then here and there, she'll kind of talk a little bit just to herself as I'm like putting Azariah to bed. And next I'll sing him a song too. So then while I'm putting him to bed. Yes, baby.
I said, what the heck? I said no. It's a big no.
Okay, let's not say it again then, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a big no.
Yeah, so then while I'm putting him down, then sometimes she'll just kind of baby talk here and there. But for the most part, she just stays laying down.
Yeah. And when you leave, is she?
Yep, totally fine. Yeah. Here and there, she'll have like, it's rare though, but here and there she'll start crying.
Sometimes cries.
After, but it hasn't happened in a long time, so.
Okay. Or is it both of you that are you and Gabe?
No, Gabriel's sleeping.
Oh,
he's
still
pretty
sleeping.
much gone the rest of the evening. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so it's just you.
Yeah.
And when does he get up?
He gets up at 10:15ish, 10:15, 10:20, something like that.
That's the work.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that's it. So that's the end of your day.
Yep.
That's the kind of what's going on. Okay. Is there any other activities that you can think of that happen throughout your day that you, I don't know, think might be worth mentioning?
I mean, like, it's random, especially right now, because it's winter. But if it's summer or something, or it's warm outside, or it's nice outside, then we might, like, play out here in the garage. We might play, or we'll play out here. But that just really depends on weather.
So sometimes you go outside.
Yeah, it's rare. At least right now, it's rare. Oh. What is it? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Quieres agua? ¿Agua? ¿Qué quieres?
Okay. Awesome. So, other than that, you guys like to go outside and it's a little bit nicer out?
Why? Mama. Up.
Hello. Perfect. Okay. So I have a couple more, unless you guys, before we move on, how is this on a scale of 1 to 5? How would you rate this time of day?
4, I guess.
Okay. And what are some of the concerns that you might have during this time?
I think for me it would be like having Gabriel wake up to like interact with him before they go to bed.
Okay, so okay. What else?
Let's see. Probably, I mean, like, it would be like the book thing. I don't know if, maybe like that's like the one concern that I have. Maybe, I don't even know if I would say that it's a concern.
But maybe something you'd like to add.
Yeah, but it would be like, maybe like having her interact more with books.
With books?
Just because I think Azariah was such a book baby, like very early on he was so into books, and she's kind of not really.
Okay.
So
hello. Hi.
Hola. Hola. So yeah, so she's not too much of a book baby.
Okay.
So I think that would be like the only thing that I'm like, I don't know, maybe like maybe I should try getting like different books that are more to her, I guess. But that's like the only concern, I guess you would say.
Perfect. And okay, so besides just this, can you think of anything else during the entire day that you would like to see for yourself?
No, I mean, like, besides I wish that Azariah would still take naps.
Yeah.
Because that would create, like, before that created a, like, me time kind of in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But.
So you wish you had just, like, more me time?
Yeah.
That's valid.
But after that, after the kids go to bed, that's when my me time kind of happens. So it's not like it's missing the whole day.
Right, but you know, so nothing wrong with wanting a little bit more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, and you said 4 out of 5 for that last part of your evening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, and this is like the typical days that we don't have like anything to do with church, for example.
Yeah.
Because like church, then it's like a kind of a different routine, mostly the same.
Okay.
But like just like the whole.
Well, there will be in a little bit, depending on how long it's been. I'm gonna go check that, just double check that it's still recording.
Yeah.
Because this one, for some reason, was not. Okay, perfect. We are so good. Okay, yeah, we're good. So at the end, we'll review it and then we could come up with some goals.
Yeah.
And you could add some stuff that you could add, like that maybe we didn't talk about in a normal day. Maybe you could add some stuff that, you know, like church, because that is something you go to quite often.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I have some questions that are a little bit different that are for you.
Okay.
Okay, so just 2 of them. These are the last 2.
Okay.
When you lie awake at night, what do you think about?
What do I think about? Probably what I need to do the next day, or what the next day is gonna look like, I guess. I kind of start planning out the day, at least my morning, like whether 6:30 is a good time. It just kind of depends on what time I go to bed, kind of thing. So I'll kind of start thinking about maybe I should push my wake up time or not, kind of thing.
Okay.
So just planning for the earlier in the morning. I feel like that's it. I usually pass out pretty quickly, so I don't really. Yeah.
Like nothing keeps you up, like thinking.
No, not really. I'm like, if I'm there, like once I like put phone down and everything, it's like I'm there and I like maybe lay there for like 5-ish minutes or something. I pass out.
Okay. And the second question is, if there's anything you would like to change?
Yes.
Okay. If there's anything I'll say it really loud. Yeah. Okay, so if there's anything you'd like to change about your life, what would it be?
If anything, it would be like Gabriel's schedule. That would be the only thing that I would.
Okay. All right.
Work schedule, yeah. But other than that, no. I think I'm
pretty satisfied.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with.
That's good.
Our day today. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so let's just go back and look at what we talked about a little bit. So you talked to me about your morning schedule, about how you wake up, how you guys come down, you have playtime, you might have a snack, and then playtime, and then you guys will have your official breakfast or early lunch. And then you said that one thing that might be a little bit of a concern is just, not a huge concern, but maybe just a little bit more time to sleep or get more sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe just sleep in. You also started, feeding would be something that you'd like to maybe start weaning completely off of. Yeah. And then, let's see, and then after the morning, we talked about some more playtime, how Gabe gets home around 7:30, and how he stays up with you guys for a little bit, and might watch TV, and might have some playtime with you guys. And then, let's see, you mentioned TV was something.
Yeah.
Was that for everybody or specifically for Gabe?
No, like I would just rather like
not for
nobody
like, at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just
TV on. Yeah.
Okay, and then so you mentioned that. You mentioned that you'd like to become more creative with your playtime with both the kids. And then in the next part of your day, you guys, she's sleeping, you're picking up, she lets you know when she's up, she wakes up, we go to the next part of your day, and playtime again. So that was something throughout your day that you said that you wanted to keep practicing. Okay. And then some more playtime with. Would you like to have more playtime with each of them, creatively, or just as a whole?
Like it would be nice to somehow have individual playtime with them.
Yeah.
But like obviously like that doesn't happen.
Okay.
But like if I could, it would be nice to rarely, like if Ezra for some reason falls asleep, then I'll play with Aaliyah, just her and I.
Okay.
But it's just mostly like trying to figure out different things to do to play differently, I guess.
Yeah.
So that would be like the only thing that I would during our playtime would be that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're at the evening. That's like eating dinner. Sammy's home. Gabe's asleep. We went through bath time. Everything was good there. Bedtime. You said that you might want to maybe bring up a little bit more reading, or see if there's a way that you can get her a little bit more interested in reading. And that was and then maybe having Gabe come in during that bedtime to be a part of that time together. Okay. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is, this is where you can go ahead and add on if you'd like, since this is just your weekly, whereas you said there might be some extra stuff in there from when you guys go to church or whatever it is, whatever it looks like.
Here you go.
Well, you go to church twice a week, don't you? For the Bible study?
I have Wednesdays. Yeah, just Wednesdays. Oh wait, well Monday. So yeah, twice. And then you add Sunday, which is 3. So yeah, 3.
Oh, 3 days. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. So I mean, if you feel like there's anything you'd like to add, so we just talked about your concerns. Let me go through it one more time because I talked about your routines. All right.
Yeah.
And their concerns. So the concerns that you mentioned are
TV.
some more rest time.
Oh no.
Some more rest time. Being more creative during playtime. Getting Aaliyah off of breastfeeding.
Yep.
Less TV for everybody. Maybe more time, individual time, if it was possible for each kid, for each child. Let's see. And then, where is my list? Here. And then having Gabe be a part of the going to bed time, and then having Aaliyah becoming more interested in books or finding a way to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and write those down or put them all in one spot, and then you can tell me. You can rate kind of what you think is most important from what you would like to see done first to what is less.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to look at this, so it's easier for me to flip through everything. So I'll just write them quickly. So. And ignore my how I'm writing it because it makes it look like I'm writing it for you.
Alright, baby. Fix it again, okay? Yes, baby. Gaze nice. Oh. Up. Up. Okay. Oh. Thank you.
And then would you say this is something that you would want to add as a concern? Okay. And then I'm gonna put me time, right? Is that more?
It's not really I mean, I guess if it was a possibility, but it's not like I'm craving for it or anything. So.
Okay. But if it was something that you could possibly
Yeah.
So I mean, do you think it's worth writing? If not, it's okay. Okay, perfect. And then again, if you want to add anything, maybe that you might want to see differently happening just throughout your day, or maybe a different day that we didn't talk about, you can add it.
Let's see.
If not, that's totally fine too.
No, I mean like on the days that like on Mondays, which is our marriage group, the only other thing that I would want to happen is for Gabriel to wake up earlier, but other than that, let's see, Wednesdays is good. Yeah. No, other than that, that's pretty much it.
Well, I mean, even if it's a small thing already. Waking up time. Gabe's waking up time. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this. Let's rate it. What would on here is something that you'd want to focus on, or you think is the most important?
The TV.
The TV. Okay. So. I'll know what I'm doing. I'll just put a star next to
There you
it.
go.
There. Okay, TV, what would come next?
The creative playtime.
Is that your fork and spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so you said creative time,
Mm-hmm.
which I put.
4.
Thank you.
Get us the hat. See?
Okay, so creative playtime.
This one, the third game.
Okay. So game,
Definitely this one.
game schedule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where am I, 4? Yes, baby. Oh, give me 1 second. She's trying to get something from me. See? Is it? Oh, okay. Is that? See? You send it up. ¿Cómo se dice? Gracias.
I know, it's a new one. So we have 1 less TV, 2 creative playtime, 3 game apart at bedtime, 4 game schedule.
Probably the breastfeeding.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait. Where'd I go?
Playtime. Oh. Books.
This, yeah. Oh, yes.
So 6. More time with books.
And, wait, what the heck would I go? Oh, this one, the separate.
Okay. 7.
Yeah. And I feel like this one is like, goes along with his schedule, I guess. So, that's why I'm kind of like not saying it. So I guess we could put that one next. And then,
okay. Or I mean, you can also leave it for. Yeah, we can do that next. Let's go. Okay, 8.
2. And then and then me time and more sleep, I guess.
So 9, and then 10. Okay, so based off of what this is, and
I wish I could look at this. It'd be super helpful.
can't though.
Oh,
So let's look at a list. I know, I think I froze it with the recording or something.
Oh.
That's okay. Okay, so do you want to try to come up with a couple of goals that are realistic?
Okay.
So let's go ahead and look at
TV,
TV.
probably. Yeah.
What's a realistic goal you think that you could do with the TV?
Maybe he can watch TV from when he gets home to when the kids wake up, and then once the kids are up, then that would be like turning it off.
Okay, so could I write TV till kids are up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that'd be 1. 2. What about for your
A creative time, playtime. Maybe like doing some research on like
so looking up different
different activities that I can do with them that are way more entertaining. But you're gonna end up getting ouchies. Please don't climb up there. I said yes. Mama said no.
Not get ouchie.
Okay, you can go from there, but you cannot climb up anymore. Okay?
Thank you. Did you make me yummy food?
No, stay down.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Yummy. Thank you so much. Here you go. Okay. So looking up some activities. Okay. Coming up, being a part of bedtime.
Goals for that one? Maybe.
Or these could be like maybe general goals too. That that you would just like to see as a family, or for yourself, or for your kids too. But we could use this to go off of.
I don't know, being maybe more responsible as to when we go to bed or when he goes to bed. That way, waking up before bedtime can be like a thing that can happen. Oh. Thank you, Mochita.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Where was 4? Job schedule. That one's kind of a hard one
Can't
to
really.
Yeah. Really do that one. I mean, it's more of just a normal concern, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4. What about breastfeeding?
I feel like that one I'm kind of getting it done. I guess like my original goal was to just, if I'm up there, then I'll feed her. But my goal was like to try to stay down here after devotions.
Yes.
That way I could just go get her and then come right down rather than like going back into the room. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So now that you're where you are, is there anything else? Is there?
No, I feel like that one's going pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that one's going the way you want it to.
What? Show me. Show me what? Agua? Agua? Okay. ¿Dónde está tu agua? Ahí está. Okay, mamacita. Do you remember where her other water bottle went? Oh, no, this one's yours. Here, watch out, Papa. Excuse me. Okay, well, stop there. Here, Mama. Come here. Agua. She goes, I don't know why. Get it, girl. Are you so excited for water? Gracias.
Good job. Okay. All right. So looking at activities for playtime, responsible with bedtime. So Gabe can be a part of that. Okay. Can't really do much about his schedule. Let's see, where were we? So that was 5. What about with books?
Oh, ¿quieres arriba? Up. Up. Plátano. Oh, sí. Plátano. Okay. Or wait. Oh, no, you don't really like. Okay, sorry. Second.
We're at the last stretch. I think it's probably already hit 2 hours.
Hey, I'm not worried about the time. I'm worried about like your time. Like, I don't know how you're fine. ¿Quieres manzana? ¿Sí? ¿O quieres plátano?
Are you pretending to be a dinosaur, Azariah?
Wait, manzana?
I knew it.
¿Sí?
You sound just like one.
Mommy.
What's happening in the movie? What's happening in the movie? Oh, they're racing. Nice. Pretty cool.
Should I call that and then Mama's done? Manzana. Okay. Have patience. Have patience. Don't be in such a hurry. If you don't give up, good job, Dad. ¿Cómo se dice? Gracias, mamá.
Yummy.
Okay.
Okay. so I forget what our next one is.
6, I think.
6
or 7.
Oh, a book.
Oh yeah. Maybe like I really should do some research as to like what kind of books.
Yeah. Like
18-month-olds are into, I guess. Yeah.
For her age.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good goal. That was actually for 6. What about playtime separate with each child? Do you think that's realistic? Do you think that's something you can really be? I mean,
I can't really have like too much control over it.
Okay.
Unless she's not here. So.
No, you're fine. So her interest in books. I guess we could have. That was 7, 8. Waking up time. I guess that kind of goes with the schedule.
Yeah.
So 8 to 9. What about you time? Is there something that you'd like to do during that time that's for you that you do have?
No, I feel like anything that I do want, like, I'm doing it, I guess.
Yeah. So it's kind of
Kind
no
of like
goal that we need.
No.
Okay. So 9 and then 10 more sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there
The more sleep would be like go to bed earlier.
all the time again?
Yeah.
Is there anything else like just as a family that's not on this list that maybe
You
you could set as a goal?
Just trying to maybe like try to have more of like maybe not a set time, but like a routine of like maybe it should be like a set time of okay, during this time we have family time, which that happens in the weekends, so it's fine. But I feel like my
Intentional more.
yes,
So
like during the week, being more intentional about okay, even if it is for only like 30 minutes or an hour or something, being like okay, this is what we're gonna do,
Okay.
and just being more of like a play with our kids as a family kind of thing. Oh, sorry, honey.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything else? Any other kind of goal that you think that you would like?
No, I think that might be it.
Yeah. So what we have is TV is available until kids are up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, looking up activities for playtime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Being responsible with your own bedtime, right? And Gabe,
with Gabriel's bedtime.
With Gabe, so he can wake up.
Yeah.
And so that kind of is a goal in itself. Is just that Gabe would be involved in the bedtime process.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 4, researching books for Leah to be interested in and for her age. 5, responsible with your time, so you can. What was that one for? That was for. I stopped writing them in order.
Yeah. Oh, for my sleep, for the more
For
sleep situation, I think.
Okay, so just going to bed earlier, so when you have to wake up, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay, and then set time, set an intentional family time during the week, like you do during the days you guys both have off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect. Well, I think that completes my interview.
Yay!
Yeah,
cool.
Thank you for doing that with me.
That's awesome.